This is our contract. We are running successfully. Now we are going to create an event. What is event? Event is kind of like communication bridge for smart contract and front end. Whenever we create this rental, we are going to send some kind of information to our front end. By using that event, we are going to do it. You can say event is kind of console log in the JavaScript. In here in the blockchain, event does the same thing. It logs in the blockchain transaction logs. Okay, so let's create an event. To create an event, we are going to create that event in up here, event, and as we did for our error, we are going to also do this kind of naming convention. Rental created. This is the name of our event. In here we are going to pass a few parameters of the information we want to send or log in the transaction logs. The first one is event 256 rental ID. The second one is address index owner, and the third parameter is going to be address NFT address. These are all variable we are just defining in here. We are not setting any parameters, we are just defining with proper types. Okay, after all we need to let's make it in this format. It will be more easier to see. Now the next parameter will be UN256 token ID, and the next one is, this is also type of UN256 unsigned integer. This is price per hour. Okay, hour. And the last one is going to be boolean is fractional. If you just press Ctrl Shift I, it will format automatically. We need to trigger this event. After creating the rental successfully, we are going to trigger that event by using this emit and the event. Here we need to pass all the variables. Let me just copy from here. We are going to pass all of them and pass here, and we don't need this unsigned integer anymore. This is rental ID we have declared here, and this is owner. This owner is going to be message.sender. Next we have NFT address. Let me get rid of this address, and just this is the NFT address we are getting as a parameter. After all, we need token ID. This token ID, we are also getting this token ID in our parameters of the function, and same goes for price and is fractional. We are getting all of them from this parameter of this function. Okay, let me just save it and compile the project one more time. Run this command ap compile. If it runs successfully, then there won't be any error in our contract. It runs successfully, that means there are no error in our contract. Let's create a test file. We have a test file, test underscore simple NFT. We are going to create another one, that is test underscore NFT flex dot py. We are just going to copy a few things from here. We are just going to copy till this simple NFT. Let me copy this and paste it here inside test NFT flex. In here we are just going to rename it to user, and this simple NFT, this would be NFT contract. We are going to create another fixture that would be NFT underscore flex contract. Instead of simple NFT, just write NFT flex. Here we are just deploying our NFT flex. Previously we have worked with only simple NFT in our simple NFT test suite, but in this test suite we are going to work with both NFT flex and simple NFT. Okay, and below here let's create another fixture with name of NFT address. Here instead of owner we are going to pass NFT contact as a parameter in here and return NFT address. Okay, let me create our first test file, test underscore dummy. Let's create it. Here assert on plus on is equal true, which is true, on plus on is true. So let's try it. AP test. If everything goes right, we are running 4 tests. 3 of them are coming from this test simple nft.py, and one of them coming from this one. Okay, so let me show you how. You see, with simple nft.py we have 3 dots and all of them are green, means all of them are passed, and we have one test file in NFT flex, therefore on dot, that is color of green. Okay, now we are going to do actual test. Instead of test dummy we are going to name it test only owner of NFT can create rental. Okay, now we need to create receipt NFT contract. We need to pass this NFT contract as a parameter in our function, test function. Afterward we need to mint dot mint. Here we are going to mint with owner and metadata URLs 0. We have this metadata URL up top here, and we are getting the first item. Okay, and here we need to specify the sender. Sender is going to be owner. We need to pass this owner in the parameter of our function. Okay, after receipt we need to bring out our event. To bring out our event we can do like this: list receipt dot events dot filter. Here we are going to filter by NFT contract dot transfer. Here we are getting this value as a list, but we want only first element of the list. Okay, we need to get the token from event object. Okay, so let's do it. Minted token ID is going to be event token ID. Below here we are going to make a with statement with pytest dot rises exceptions dot contract logic error as info. In here we are going to do something. What we are going to do is we are just going to import this from API. Afterward, here we are going to just call this function, this one, create rental. So let's do it. In here, NFT flex underscore contract. This contract must be inside this parameter NFT flex contract. After this, we need to call this create rental. This is the name of our function. In here we need to pass a few parameters. First one will be NFT address, second one will be minted token ID, the third one will be price per hour, which is, let's keep it 300 for now, and then we need to pass is fractional false. You can just mash it here. Create rental, we have NFT address, token ID, price per hour, is fractional, collateral token, and collateral amount. So the next value will be collateral token. Collateral token is empty address, which is 0x and 40. Yes, you heard right. You need to put 40. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20. Let me copy all those 20 zeros and paste it again. This will be 40. Afterward, you need to put collateral amount. Collateral amount will be, you can put anything you want, but I'm just keeping it 300. Sender is going to be user. Here is the case. Here user is not the owner. So who is the owner? When we minted the token, you see the sender is owner. So owner is the account on. Here the account, the first account we have extracted, he is the owner, and this is the user. We have these two accounts to work with. We are minting the token with owner account, but when we creating rental, this NFT, this is not the owner. We must put it owner in order to not get this error. So we want to get this error, therefore we are intentionally passing user. Okay, so he is not, user is not owner of this NFT address, okay, or NFT. So let's assert this. Assert, let me copy this error, copy it and paste it here. Is equal exe info dot type dot underscore name. Okay, let's try it out. ap, sorry, not ap compile, ap test. Here we made the mistake. This NFT address we must specify here. Here is the problem. We used user, but we didn't get that using parameters. Therefore, we are getting error. Actually, we just commented it out. Let me just uncomment it and run that again, and it should pass. Yeah, it passing.